For more family content like vlogs, activities, challenges, and more, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of new videos. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Ellie. It's Scott and Ellie, and today
we're making banana bread.
Coming up next. Well guys, it is time yet again for another Cooking with Ellie video. A few videos ago, about a month ago, Ellie and I did Cooking with Ellie episode 1, and we made that classic chocolate chip cookie recipe from the Betty Crocker cookbook. And today, Ellie and I are back with yet another cooking video featuring a dad who doesn't really cook very much and a 3-year-old. And are you ready for this?
Yep.
What are we making today?
We're making banana bread.
Banana bread. We are making classic banana bread once again from the Betty Crocker cookbook. And so we've got our ingredients out already, and now we just need to start putting some stuff together. So guys, here is how we make banana bread.
So we have a red bowl to make our banana bread with.
So we've got to put that down first. Now there's really not a ton of ingredients we need. The first thing that we need to get some sugar and some butter, and we need to put it together. So first,
sugar, guys.
First sugar. So we need a 1 1/4 cup of sugar. So let's get the sugar out.
Yes, sugar.
Sugar, one of Ellie's very favorite things, as you can tell. Okay, so we need 1 1/4 cups of sugar. Do you want to go ahead and put the first cup in? All right.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Here we go.
This is how you make banana bread.
This is how you make banana bread. Logan family video style. Okay, here's the first cup. I bet you this is gonna get so full because we're gonna have so many ingredients. All right, so we've got 1 cup of sugar, and now we need to put a 1/4 cup in. So all together, again, 1 1/4 cup sugar. And we also need to put in a 1/2 cup of butter. And if you guys remember watching the chocolate chip cookie video, then you also know that butter is like one of Ellie's very favorite foods. And so cooking with Ellie can be rather difficult sometimes when you're trying to cook with butter. So here we go, I'm gonna lift that up a little bit. And first we have to soften the butter. So this is gonna have to go in the microwave.
Open the butter.
You're gonna open up the butter?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we gotta put the butter on the plate. Here's an interesting question. I messed up the butter on the last time when we cooked cookies, and now I'm wondering how much butter is actually in a 1/2 cup. Like, is it?
My hand is all fluffery.
Did you put your hand on the butter?
Yeah.
You did? Silly. All right, let's see here. 2 sticks. Okay, so 2 sticks equal a cup. So we need to soften this entire thing and put it in. So we're gonna microwave it just for a few seconds. All right, let's put this butter in the microwave to soften it. We just need the whole stick. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're softening the butter.
Baby.
Now it says softened, and I don't want it to be totally melted, but I do want it to be enough that it will kind of mix in with the sugar.
This is how you make banana bread, guys.
That is how you make banana bread. So we're gonna put the butter in. It's kind of hot, so I'm gonna put this part in. There we go. All right, so we've got butter in the sugar. I'll put that in the sink, and we need to mix.
This is how you make banana bread, guys.
This is how, if you didn't know, this is how you make banana bread. So kind of, you know what you can do, Ellie? You can kind of mix that up a little bit in there for me, will you? There you go. Now, I guess one thing I should mention too is that you also, while you're making this, you want to preheat the oven to 350 degrees, which we've done. So that's gonna be ready. And Shannon's not here, or else she would have shied me away from this, but I actually bought real shortening for this recipe just to grease the pan with, rather than just, I didn't want to spray it down. I wanted to put actual shortening in there to grease it up.
Do you know what, Daddy?
Yeah?
All this is becoming good so we can eat it.
Yeah, it's gonna be, do you think the banana bread's gonna be really yummy? Now, one thing that we're actually going to be doing with this banana bread, it's not just banana bread. This is actually...
So how to make banana bread is you have to stir all this up. So that way, and then you have to blend it so it's all good, and then you can get messy play.
Okay, so we've used 1 1/4 cup sugar so far and a full stick of butter. Next, we need to put in 2 large eggs. Now, last time you cracked 1 egg and you got it perfect with no shell. Do you think you could do that again? That's... Win! She did it! Guys, no eggshell!
Yes!
Woohoo!
I win, I win.
You win, you win! Okay, now you get to do it again. So let's try the next egg. Here you go.
Okay. Some more messy play.
Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. All right, that's good. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, good job.
Messy.
You know what? The only shell that came out was on my hand, so that's great. Good job, Ellie. That's now perfect. On the Cooking with Ellie series, now you've not put any eggshells in the recipe, so good job.
Hold on, we'll be back.
There we go.
We're just gonna have the hand washing break, and then we'll come back to make the banana bread, and you're gonna love how we make it.
All right, so wash your hands.
What we need next? We need a fork.
We need a fork? What are you gonna do with a fork?
Get all the egg good.
Oh, you mean to stir up the egg and everything? You're right. Actually, we're going to want to make sure that this is well blended, so we're going to be stirring up the egg quite a bit. Do you want to clean your hands? Do you remember the song that you started singing on the last video about washing hands? Do you remember how that went?
How?
You were like, washing hands together. Yeah, that was silly. All right, so while you're doing that, I'm going to kind of start getting this mixed up a little bit. There we go.
Oh, you're doing it really fast.
Yeah, well, I kind of want to get it well blended. There we go. Get it all mixed up. Next, we're going to put this off to the side. And what we need some bananas. Now, Ellie and I bought some bananas earlier in the week.
And now, they're brown enough to make some banana bread.
Exactly. So we're going to take these and we've got to mash these bananas up, because actually what we need to put in next is 1 1/2 cups of mashed bananas.
Do we need to take one separately?
Yeah. Go ahead and take it off. And we're going to stick it in the bowl, and you're going to be able to mash it all up.
Okay. Do we need it all like this?
Well, we want to take the peeling off. So what we're going to do, the recipe says 1 1/2 cups. And it says it averages out to be about 3 medium bananas. So we're going to take a couple of these off, and then we're going to mash some bananas up.
How much banana?
Oh, look at you. You put a bunch of little pieces in there. Okay, so we put in, I believe, 3 bananas in here. So now, you know what we need to do? We need to mash them all up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little masher, and you are going to be able to mash up. Sometimes we use this little masher on like potatoes and stuff, but today we're going to kind of stick it in and try not to make a mess. Let's get it started. Let's press it down together. Ready? Push. Oh, we're squishing bananas. All right, let's do it again. Squish the bananas. Squish. Squish. Okay, you can keep squishing while I throw the peeling away. Okay, so what we've done is we've mashed up about 4 bananas actually, but what we really need is just 1 1/2 cups of banana to add to our mixture. So we're gonna do that. Let me go ahead and grab a cup, and we'll put this in. I'm actually gonna take a large spoon, and our mashed banana kind of just looks like baby food almost. There we go. I remember when you were a little baby and you used to eat mashed up bananas like this.
Can you take it in the cup and then pour it in there?
We do, so I'm gonna put this in here, and then you can put it in the bowl.
Yeah, some messy play now.
some meth. You know, every time you say that, you get me a little scared there, kid. All right. All right, can you put that in our mix?
There's a lot of bananas.
Yeah, and we're still gonna get a half cup. There you go, knock it all in there. All right, and I'll take this. And now, we're gonna take a half cup, because we need 1.5 cups of this. I think we are just barely gonna make it. Okay, while Ellie is stirring this, the next ingredient that we're gonna need is, don't mind that, we're just breaking stuff. We need a half cup of buttermilk in there. So we put in 1.5 cups of banana, and now we're gonna put in buttermilk. Wait a minute. I've never smelled buttermilk before. I don't know. It looks...
It's cold.
You know what? I don't feel like that's safe.
So we're back.
90 minutes later. So as soon as I pulled out this buttermilk, which is ironically still cold, I opened it up and I thought, oh, that stinks. So we are not using that in our recipe. So we had to go to 4 stores, guys. We went to 3 corner stores around our house, and then we just had to go to the local grocery, the bigger grocery store, to go get buttermilk that hasn't gone bad. So now the next thing that we need to do for our banana bread, which, you know, thank goodness, it still doesn't look bad. The next thing we need is a half a cup. We went through all that trouble for a half cup of buttermilk. You ready to do this? Mm-hmm. Now we can put some buttermilk in our
cup.
Banana, yeah, our half cup. Wait a minute. Maybe that's just the smell of buttermilk. Let's see.
See how it turns out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more in it.
That way.
Whoop, there.
That way it will be really good.
Yeah. So we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Here we go. I'll put this in.
Pour it into the bowl. Our banana bread is gonna be so good, guys.
There you go. All right.
I got it right on there.
Yeah, good job, Belle Belle. Okay, next. Now we need 2.5 cups of flour. Thank you, Ellie. 2.5. So.
I'll get it.
You wanna get this? Hang on, let me dry it off first, because what I don't want is all that wet stuff going in there. Let's do it together.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
All right.
That's not enough.
There you go.
That's enough.
That's enough. Woohoo! All right.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you stir that part.
Mix it up. Now we're gonna mix it up, guys.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go.
Now, our banana bread is gonna be so good, guys.
It is. Here's the second cup.
Hey.
Okay, good job. Now we need to get the half cup. Next, we need a teaspoon of baking soda.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Hang on. Hang on.
I'm too excited.
I know you are. Here you go.
Here we go.
There's that. Okay, now we need to put in a teaspoon of salt. So I'll try to not spill too much salt and make it salty banana bread. Whoa, that might be a little bit too much. We'll find out. All right, so we're mixing it up, mixing it up, mixing it up. Trying to get it as smooth as we can. There we go. We got our batters looking pretty smooth.
Yep.
All right, you want to stir that some more, Ellie?
Now you definitely need a little bit more because Daddy did a lot.
Mm-hmm. I did a lot of stirring. Okay, now the next part is kind of an optional part to this recipe. The cookbook calls for nuts if you want to put nuts in your banana bread, but we're gonna do something a little different in this recipe. We're gonna make blueberry banana bread. So we've got blueberries. So what we need to do is we need to add now a full cup of blueberries to this instead, and
Okay.
I'm kind of excited about this.
I think there's enough stirring now.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me rinse out the cup. So what do you think about this? You think this is gonna come out good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we need our 1 cup, and now we need to put our cup of blueberries in.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Blueberries in this cup,
Yep, we're gonna put blueberries in this cup.
and then we're gonna pour
You
them
think we
into
should
there.
try? Let's try a blueberry and see if they're good. What do you think?
I think they're good.
Oh, okay, well let's not take the one you bit off of and put it in the cup. Here, there you go. You can just have that one. Okay, let's put some blueberries in this cup. Here. There we go. Blueberries. This is one of my very favorite fruits. What's your favorite fruit?
My favorite is grapes.
Grapes? Yeah, grapes are good. There we go. All right. At first the cup didn't seem like enough, but now that I'm putting it in there, it seems like a pretty good amount of blueberries.
Okay, I think that's enough blueberries.
I think you're right. All right, can you put these blueberries in? All right. So now we gotta mix them up. So let's mix in our 1 cup of blueberries. One thing that just occurred to me is because we had to leave the house and go get buttermilk, I turned off the oven and now I need to preheat the oven again to 350 degrees. There we go. Oh, good, it's already set. So, I'll get that heated while Ellie stirs in the blueberries. And we're gonna do a cup, we have enough to make 2 loaves with this mix.
Chomping it on the side so it tastes good.
Did you say chomping it?
I'm chopping it on.
I'm chopping it,
I'm
okay.
chopping it on the side so it tastes good.
I bet it will taste great. Okay, now what I need to do is take a couple of loaf pans and put some...
I think Mommy's gonna wash us away from this, so we need to be really quiet when she gets here, okay?
What?
Mommy's gonna like rip us away from this
Why is she gonna rip us away from making banana bread?
because I don't think she's gonna really like this, so
Why?
be really quiet when she gets here. We have to.
Apparently Shanon is the resident ogre on Logan family videos. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some grease on, grease down, put some shortening in a couple of loaf pans. And then the oven is preheating right now, 350 degrees. And then we're gonna take this batter and put it in 2 different loaf pans. And it's supposed to bake for over an hour, actually. According to Betty Crocker, it's gonna be baking for an hour. So we'll go ahead and put it in for 60 minutes, and we'll, Ellie and I will go take a little play break. And then when we come back, we should have some banana bread that's just about done.
Yeah.
Should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and stir it up some more, and then we'll go ahead and grease those loaf pans up.
Okay. So our banana bread is done cooking in the oven. And now we're getting ready to eat it.
Yeah, well, we've got to wait just a few minutes. So here's the bread. Now, what the recipe asks you to do is to take it out, leave it in the pan, and let it cool on a wire rack for about 10 minutes. Now, typically with this recipe, you would want to let it cool completely for about 2 hours before slicing into it. We are not going to do that. We are going to put some butter on it and let it melt all over it and eat it, and it's going to be delicious. And
it smells amazing.
It smells amazing. So Shannon's here now, and now it's going to be a full Logan family taste test in about 10 minutes.
Mommy's
And,
home from work.
Mommy's home from work. So we're going to dig into this banana bread, and we'll tell you how good it is.
So now we're gonna eat the banana.
Hold on. Are there blueberries in here?
Yes, this is blueberry banana bread. Mommy's just getting caught up on what we've been doing for the last 4 hours. Why? Because as you guys know, we spent 90 minutes buying new buttermilk, but
Why did you buy new buttermilk?
watch the video. So we are ready. We've got now, Ellie wanted to put cream cheese on her banana bread, And Shanon did the same thing. I'm kind of more of a purist and traditionalist, so I put butter on mine. Now, typically you would normally wait about 2 hours for it to cool down, and I understand why now after slicing it.
Yeah.
It kind of falls apart a little bit, so it's just firming up right now when it cools down. But
Daddy, I can eat this part right now.
oh, and there it is.
Delicious.
It's good.
It's good. All right. We got thumbs up on blueberry banana bread. Yeah. Your turn.
Mmm. Cream cheese is sticking to the roof of my mouth. Good job.
All right. Shannon's, see, that wasn't like that was the usual Shannon response, but that was actually like big thumbs up. Shannon's very hard to impress on cuisine.
Oh, good.
So, nice, nice, nice. All right, I'm gonna take a stab at this. Here we go again with the butter. And again, guys, I apologize for the lighting. This video was supposed to be done about 3 hours ago. All right. Mmm. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of blueberries and banana bread. That's fantastic.
What recipe did you use?
Betty Crocker, again, you'll just have to watch the video. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't been subscribed up to this point. We've got some more content coming up just to give you a little glimpse at what our next video is gonna be. We've got some company visiting from Tennessee, and you'll be seeing her on the channel over the next couple of weeks. You guys might remember Jenna, and Jenna has brought this up for me. This is kind of a southern thing, but it's really extra gross because it's Cajun boiled peanuts in a can. This is gonna be my food challenge coming up in just a couple of days on the channel. So make sure to stay updated on our channel to find out when that video comes out. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this. Drop a like on this video and subscribe. All of our social media links are in the description down below. Also, make sure to check us out on Instagram at Logan Family Videos, Scott Logan Official, and or Shanon Logan. And other than that, also, don't forget to let us know down in the comments below, what do you want to see Ellie cook next on Cooking with Ellie?
Do you want to watch me bake cake or anything?
Yeah, Ellie will cook whatever you want her to cook, so just let us know in the comments down below. And other than that, that's all we got for today. Guys, we're gonna get back to eating our banana bread. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you next time. Subscribe.